Introducing first the tag team to my right. Hailing from Leading Men Studios, this is Jordan Sparks, Toby St. John, they are the Blockbusters! And introducing the champions to my left. Ladies and gentlemen, they are made of stone, Danny Jones, the workhorse, Brendan White, the reigning and defending Slammasters Tag Team Champions, Bute.
Danny Jones and Brendan White since 2018 have been one of the most prominent tag teams here in the UK. Since 2022, late in the year, the Blockbusters have been joining those ranks, not just in the UK, but over in the USA as well. Recently completing a tour over there, their second tour.
It's getting hot in there. Danny Jones winding up. Jordan Sparks here.
I don't think they learned patience in America when they were learning under Dr. Tom Pritchard, but nevertheless, the Blockbusters, the Greedy Souls, and this really is a blockbuster match for those tag team championships.
And we're underway, officially.
The crowd seems to want change, as do the Blockbusters, but Brendan White and Danny Jones utterly dismayed by this. Brendan White is fuming. You could see the vein bulging in his forehead.
I genuinely thought his shoulders were about to pop out of his socket there. We don't want any more of that tonight, that's for sure.
Brendan White, huge fan of Rich, repeating his every word. He's quoting him.
Give him a headset. As far as I'm concerned, he's going to let the crowd know exactly what is going on here tonight.
Brendan White makes no bones about it. He is in the ring to win at any cost. He doesn't care what he has to do. If he has to gouge your eyes out, if he has to break your leg, that's fine with Brendan White. As long as he walks away with a W, as long as he walks away with a share of the winner's purse, who really cares?
As much as I don't like it, but you've got to admit, it gets the job done, and it's been crucial to why the Greedy Souls are still the tag team champions.
It's worked very well for the Greedy Souls here in Slammasters. A record of 4-1. Their only loss coming before they won those tag team championships. But Blockbusters currently 1-0, only teaming one time before against James Ellis and James. I apologize. Against James Ellis and James Taylor. Taylor made brilliance. That was back last year before they went back to the US. And now they are far more refined. They've learned even more. And they are hoping to add one more tag team title to their Champions Trophy case. And what a trophy case that is becoming.
Indeed it is, but these two men here are blue chip prospects, to say the least. They are built for this game. They are professional wrestlers and designed to be professional wrestlers. Greedy Souls, though, will do absolutely anything.
They are. If you own a science lab and you were tasked with creating the perfect professional wrestler.
Danny Jones get in there. Dr. Cortez's lab will have to wait, I'm afraid.
Huge uppercut from Danny Jones. Now, you could be made in a lab all you want. You could be genetically predisposed to be a pro wrestler, but that means nothing when you go up against a man who is made of stone. You are going up. Hold on. Never mind. They're a human jackhammer. They are breaking through the stone as the Blockbusters. As right now, Jordan Sparks throwing everything he has at the head of Danny Jones. Right hand after right hand.
Toby getting in there, saving Jordan on the turnbuckle. Brendan tried it, and as you can see, Jordan was too smart for that. And a huge kick there to the midsection of Brendan White. Both men in both corners now, and the Blockbusters send in Danny Jones and Brendan White to one another. Double drop kicks all round.
I think Brendan White got a little bit too focused on anything you can do, I can do better, and ended up getting kicked in the abdomen for his troubles. And now he leaves Danny Jones on his own, at least for a brief moment,
in the
opponent's corner.
He's Danny Jones. Here we go. Boom.
Toby St. John teaching the Cardiff crowd arithmetic since about 2 minutes ago.
10 of the best delivered by Toby St. John as Jordan Sparks takes back over. Danny Jones whipped in.
Sparks.
Getting out of dodgy sign, but thankfully not too much damage on Sparks as he carries on fighting both men off here at this point.
Brendan White grabbing the foot of Sparks. That's going to slow him down, but not enough for Danny Jones at the moment. As again, the right hands from Sparks letting Danny Jones know that he is in a fight tonight.
Boot up. Up goes Jordan again.
Brendan White is relentless. And hold on. Now, that whiplash effect from the top rope.
That'll stop him. That'll put a stop to his motion for sure.
That's worth watching. And Brendan White now in the corner, clubbing away at a down Jordan Sparks. Throw him into the ring apron.
Brendan White, what you're not seeing, he's on the outside. Into the ring post.
Toby St. John furious in the ring, but he is not the legal competitor, and Stu Waters making sure he stays out as Jordan Sparks has been tenderized by Brendan White on the outside.
Referee didn't see any of it, I'm afraid, and that's how they are able to get away with it.
If the ref doesn't see it, it didn't happen. As now Danny Jones uppercut to Jordan Sparks. I think he'll be seeing things tonight, seeing stars with Jordan Sparks. And Danny Jones trying once again to walk away with the gold, but not just yet, as the tag is made to the workhorse.
Neck breaker, great tag team maneuver there from the current Slammasters tag team champions. And they have isolated Jordan Sparks of the Blockbusters here. And Toby St. John can only look on and hope to get back involved to turn the tide around in this one.
Brendan White knows that the key to tag team wrestling is isolation. If you can keep one of your opponents in your corner, frequent tags, keeping as much damage on your opponent as humanly possible, you have a far better chance of winning. That is the experience that the Greedy Souls hold. 7 years as an active tag team, you learn these things, you pick them up.
These two know each other like the back of each other's hands. But Toby St. John and Jordan Sparks are getting to that point as the Blockbusters. They are making the same decisions that the Greedy Souls would have made in their early days that will take them to gold like this in the future, no doubt, and already has been successful.
Well, the Blockbusters train together, live together in the US. They know each other's thoughts inside out. They know each other, as you said, like the back of their hand.
They are like brothers at the end of the day. And
but the problem is, familiarity often breeds contempt. And I know that Greedy Souls, they try and pick at any little thing, physical or mental, in any opponent. If there is a single shred of doubt within any of their opponents that they can get the win, Greedy Souls are going to take advantage, and they very well might have just done that.
And that is what they do, and that's what they count on. They count on a moment where they can take advantage, and they often do just that. Oh! Big shot by Danny Jones. Fighting back is Jordan Sparks. But Danny Jones wrestles him back to the turnbuckle, and a change of hands over to Brendan White. The workhorse just stomping an absolute mud hole into Jordan Sparks there, as the referee now distracted, and again the Greedy Souls take advantage.
What I find very interesting about these teams is the Blockbusters. They're very young in their careers. They both had moderate successes as single stars, but as a tag team they've really flourished. Brendan White and Danny Jones have flourished as a tag team and as singles. They've both been able to have incredible careers with and without each other. So they can not only look at this match as a team, but they can look at it going, right, I've got this opponent, let's take him out, and have Danny Jones target Toby St. John. Their brains in this match, they have to work in a particular way, because the ring IQ in a singles match, RC, as you know, is very different to the ones you deploy in a tag team.
Oh yeah,
it's a completely different way of looking at it, of visualizing your opponents.
It's not just your tactics anymore. You've got to be on the same page with your partner. You've got to develop that relationship in and out of the ring to be able to go in the ring and pick up victories.
Well, to get on to the point I was trying to make before I sidetracked myself, the Greedy Souls have had a distinct focus on singles and tag team, whereas Blockbusters tend to only focus on tag team for the most part. They may very well be more in sync than the Greedy Souls, because Greedy Souls, last night, Brendan White was on his own, Danny Jones was on his own. Tonight they're going to come together, whereas Blockbusters, they've been together for the past 30, 40, 50 matches.
It's a good point. It's a great point. But will it matter come the end of this match? Because only one thing will matter, and that's the free count and who raises the hand as tag team champions. And Toby St. John takes over. Clothesline City.
Toby St. John
Right through.
could take on an army on his own, I have no doubt. Look at him go.
What a man. Taking on the Greedy Souls all by himself, full of energy here. Huge stinger splashes.
There's bragging rights to be had of being champion, no doubt. But also, if you're the Blockbusters,
but not for long.
If you're the Blockbusters and you win a match against the Greedy Souls, you've just defeated the first Welsh competitors to ever compete for New Japan, making their debut there last year. Greedy Souls make history anywhere they go. They've made history here, they've made history in New Japan Pro Wrestling. The Blockbusters want a shred of that.
Well, the thing is, the Blockbusters came this close, and I mean this close, to becoming new tag team champions there. And Toby St. John is absolutely going all guns blazing for the tag team titles in this one. Referee down there with Brendan White. And that was absolutely disgusting from Brendan White.
That was absolutely genius from Brendan White.
Oh, the referee.
You don't have to like it, but you have to admit
Modified.
that just won this match.
It did not. It did not. 2 only. The referee using his discretion not to throw this one out and disqualify the Greedy Souls. However, that would have played to their advantage, as we know.
Of course, champion's advantage. A count out or disqualification means the champions retain. Maybe that's what Brendan White was trying all along.
Huge
Who's to know?
Slam. They got him. It was only a 2. Only a 2.
The crowd trying to will the Blockbusters back into this. But St. John and Sparks, they've seen better days. The Greedy Souls have absolutely
Oh, wait a minute.
taken the
Roll
fight
on,
to both.
roll on.
Hold on.
Only a 2.
Oh, that could have been it. That could have been a disaster for the Greedy Souls. Could have been the end of their 518-day reign.
And what a reign it has been. 518 days and counting.
Brendan
And
White loves long title reigns. Once held a championship for surplus of 1,000 days. I'm sure he wants to do the same thing with those tag titles, but that might be a bit difficult if the Blockbusters keep rocking and rolling like they are right now.
German suplex combination there off the big boot. And the Blockbusters are looking to become the new Slammasters Tag Team Champions. And it's about now. Got him up. Oh, and down. That's got to be all both men on the count. 2. We got new champions.
Unbelievable result for the Blockbusters.